Our journey begins on Earth, a small blue planet orbiting the Sun, the star that sustains life here. But Earth is just a tiny part of a larger cosmic family, our solar system. And our Sun is one of billions within the Milky Way galaxy. The Milky Way stretches across 100,000 light-years, a swirling collection of stars, dust, and wonders. Each point of light is a star, some with their own planets and perhaps life. But even the Milky Way is not alone. Further out, we find something even more captivating: Andromeda. The Andromeda Galaxy, our closest neighbor in the cosmos. It's bigger than the Milky Way and, in a stunning twist, it's heading straight for us. One day, these two galaxies will collide, forever changing both of them. Today, we'll explore Andromeda's mysteries, its stars, its secrets, and its incredible connection to our galaxy. The Andromeda Galaxy isn't just another galaxy. It's a reminder of how vast and awe-inspiring the universe truly is. What and where is Andromeda? If the Milky Way were a giant city, Andromeda would be another massive city 2.5 million light-years away, a mind-boggling distance. So, how far is that? Well, 1 light-year is the distance light travels in 1 year, which is almost 6 trillion miles. Andromeda is 2.5 million times that distance from us. To put that in perspective, it's so far away that even light, the fastest thing in the universe, takes 2.5 million years to get there, with a diameter of around 220,000 light-years. Can we see that giant Andromeda from our world, even if it's 2.5 million times far away from us? Yes, we can actually see Andromeda without a telescope in the night sky from a place in the northern hemisphere. It appears as a faint, misty smudge. The northern hemisphere is the half of Earth that's north of the equator. The equator is an imaginary line that cuts the Earth into 2 halves. If you live anywhere in countries like the US, Canada, the UK, or Russia, you're in the northern hemisphere. To give you a sense of just how big and powerful Andromeda is, scientists believe it's about 1.5 times the mass of the Milky Way. So it's larger, heavier, and brimming with mysteries we're only beginning to uncover. Structure of Andromeda, a galactic giant. Andromeda is a cosmic giant, a massive galaxy filled with swirling stars, gas, dust, and a colossal black hole. You can think of it as a sprawling celestial city with each part playing a unique role. First, let's talk about the core. Andromeda's center is a dense, bright hub where millions of stars are packed into a small space. It's like the heart of the galaxy, pulling everything around it with a gravitational force that can't be ignored. Just like our own Milky Way, Andromeda is a spiral galaxy. Imagine twisting arms of stars, gas, and dust spiraling out from the core like a giant pinwheel. These arms are the places where most of the new stars are born. Surrounding it all is the massive halo, a vast, ghostly cloud of stars, gas, and dark matter enveloping the galaxy. It's almost like a halo around an angel, but much, much bigger and harder to see with the naked eye. This halo gives Andromeda its huge size and is part of what makes it so massive. But here's something even more mind-blowing. At the center of Andromeda lies a supermassive black hole, far larger than the one in the Milky Way. Now, black holes are already pretty fascinating, but this one is huge, way larger than the one at the center of our own Milky Way. With a mass equal to about 100 million suns, it pulls in everything around it with staggering gravity. Andromeda is home to a mind-boggling 1 trillion stars. That's right, 1 trillion. Compare that to our Milky Way, which has about 100 to 400 billion stars. Andromeda's sheer size and star count make it a truly remarkable galaxy. Imagine that each of those stars could have its own solar system. These stars aren't just sitting around. They're spinning, interacting. Some stars in Andromeda may even have planets with their own solar system and conditions similar to Earth's. A journey through time, the ancient light of Andromeda. When we look at Andromeda, we're not just seeing a galaxy, we're seeing history. The light from Andromeda has traveled across space for over 2.5 million years to reach us. That means the image we see in the sky isn't from today, it's from the distant past. We're actually looking at Andromeda as if it were long before humans existed on Earth. Imagine that. The Andromeda we're seeing today might have looked completely different when dinosaurs roamed our planet. And Andromeda's history stretches back even further. This galaxy wasn't always as we see it now. In fact, billions of years ago, Andromeda began to form from a swirling mass of gas, dust, and stars. Over time, it grew into the massive spiral galaxy we know today. Star factories, the active star-forming regions. Andromeda isn't just a distant ancient galaxy. Every day, stars are born in vibrant, star-forming regions. In some regions, formation happens rapidly. The swirling clouds of gas and dust create the perfect conditions for young stars. In these cosmic nurseries, gravity pulls hydrogen clouds together, heating and compressing them until they ignite as bright new stars. Some of these stars are massive and burn faster and brighter than many in the Milky Way. Now, here's something fascinating about Andromeda's stars. Many of them shine blue, and it's not just because of the galaxy's colorful beauty. The blue color of a star means it's extremely hot, much hotter than the sun. These stars burn at thousands of degrees. They're younger and more energetic than the older, yellow stars we're used to seeing in our night sky. With constant star births, Andromeda is a galaxy of rebirth, where cosmic dust transforms into brilliant stars that shine for billions of years. Andromeda's moons, exploring its satellite galaxies. When you think of moons, you probably imagine tiny objects orbiting planets. But Andromeda has its own moons in the form of satellite galaxies. The smaller galaxies, like M32 and M110, are constantly orbiting Andromeda like the moon orbits Earth. However, Andromeda's gravity shapes and influences these galaxies. Andromeda's gravity doesn't just hold its satellite galaxies. It pulls and distorts them, sometimes absorbing them over time. For example, M32 is on a collision course and will likely merge with Andromeda in a few billion years, adding its stars and matter. And it's not just M32. Other nearby satellite galaxies face the same fate, gradually drawn in by Andromeda's immense gravitational pull. The mystery of dark matter in Andromeda. As we dive deeper into the wonders of Andromeda, there's an invisible force at work, a force that shapes the galaxy but cannot be seen: dark matter. Now, we've all heard of dark matter, but what exactly is it, and why does it matter to Andromeda? Andromeda is shaped by dark matter, an unseen force. It makes up 80% of a galaxy's mass, but it's invisible. Scientists believe it forms a huge dark matter halo, an invisible cloud that keeps the galaxy intact. Without dark matter's gravity, stars at the galaxy's edges would fly into space. Instead, it keeps them in place, shaping Andromeda's movements and evolution. Dark matter isn't just in Andromeda, it's everywhere in the universe. While we can't see or touch it, its effects are undeniable, making it one of the greatest cosmic mysteries. Andromeda versus Milky Way. The galactic showdown. Andromeda and the Milky Way are the two giants of our galactic neighborhood. Andromeda stretches 220,000 light-years, over twice the size of the Milky Way at 120,000 light-years. This giant galaxy is home to around 1 trillion stars, while the Milky Way has between 100 billion and 400 billion stars. Andromeda would look absolutely stunning with all those stars lighting it up. Both galaxies are spiral-shaped, meaning they have flat, swirling arms like a pinwheel. In Andromeda, the spiral arms are more pronounced, so there's more star formation going on than in the Milky Way. But here's the big twist. These two galaxies are on a collision course. In 4.5 billion years, they'll merge into a new, massive galaxy, reshaping our cosmic future. The future collision. Andromeda meets the Milky Way. Andromeda's black hole is so big it could eat the Milky Ways for breakfast. The future collision with Andromeda and the Milky Way will forever change our galactic neighborhood. It's not a question of if, but when. Andromeda is heading straight toward us at a speed of about 110 kilometers per second. That's roughly 250,000 miles per hour. And in about 4.5 billion years, these two massive galaxies are going to collide. But don't panic, we've got plenty of time. When Andromeda and Milky Way collide, their gravity will pull stars into new orbits, creating a cosmic dance. Galaxies are mostly empty space. The stars themselves won't actually crash into each other. What will happen next? The collision will stir up a new wave of star formation. When gas and dust interact, it will create the perfect conditions for new stars to form faster. It'll be like a giant star nursery right in the heart of the collision. Eventually, the two galaxies will merge into one megagalaxy, Milkomeda. Milkomeda will be a whole new kind of galaxy, larger than both the Milky Way and Andromeda combined, larger and rounder than either the Milky Way or Andromeda, with no spiral arms and glow densely full of stars. If Andromeda collides with the Milky Way, our night sky might change forever. Earth could go through major changes if our solar system moves into this new galaxy. Journeying to Andromeda isn't just a trip through space. It's a glimpse into the future of our universe. Life in Andromeda, the possibility of exoplanets. As we gaze into the vastness of space, one question stands out. Could there be life in Andromeda? With over 1 trillion stars, Andromeda likely hosts many exoplanets with solar systems like us, and some possibly with life. Some of these planets could be in the habitable zone, where temperatures are just right for liquid water, a key ingredient for life. So, finding an exoplanet with water opens up the possibility of life. For years, scientists have been searching for signs of life in Andromeda. Projects like SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, are focused on detecting signals from this neighboring galaxy, hoping to catch a glimpse of something out there. And we are not alone. Though no definitive proof of life has been found yet, technology keeps advancing, bringing us closer to answers. The legacy of Andromeda in human culture and exploration. Andromeda has fascinated humanity for thousands of years. Long before telescopes, ancient civilizations observed this galaxy and wove it into their myths. The Persians described a cloudy patch in the sky, which we now know as Andromeda. Chinese astronomers also noted this hazy object, attaching their own legends to it. In Greek mythology, Andromeda was a princess chained to a rock, saved by the hero Perseus. Her story lives on in the stars, represented by the Andromeda constellation. In the 1920s, Edwin Hubble used the Hooker telescope at Mount Wilson Observatory to discover that Andromeda is a separate galaxy beyond the Milky Way. This groundbreaking 1923 finding expanded our view of the universe. Before this, people thought the Milky Way was the entire universe. Hubble's work revolutionized cosmology, paving the way for our modern understanding of the universe. Today, Andromeda remains a source of discovery and wonder. Our shared fate with Andromeda. In the endless cosmos, Andromeda is more than a distant galaxy. It's our connected neighbor. Though far away, it holds mysteries that continue to fascinate us. For centuries, Andromeda has sparked curiosity, from ancient stargazers to modern scientists using advanced telescopes. Whether searching for alien life or studying star formation, Andromeda inspires wonder. As the Milky Way and Andromeda slowly head toward a collision, it's a reminder of the universe's infinite cycles, not an end, but the start of new discoveries. What secrets does Andromeda still hold? Stay curious. Andromeda's mysteries might just shape our future. If you enjoyed this video and want more content like this, let us know in the comments. Share your suggestions, and who knows, your idea might inspire our next cosmic journey. Stay connected and keep exploring.